Jim Jones had healing power. So the people were running to him for healing. And they had a prophetic utterance, projections, falsehood. But all the prophecies were coming to pass. So his church grew. Then the American media began to scrutinize him. Reports from people who left the church showed that he had been abusing, beating. Sometimes they beat the people. And then spies had been set amongst them. If you like talking about the church to your relations, then you are brought to a Sanhedrin. You'll be humiliated, you'll be beaten, you'll be punished. So American media started writing. Around this time, he had been able to convince his church members to sell their buildings, and they have brought the money to church. So the church was rich. He has sent all the monies to overseas account. Then he went to Guyana. Guyana is a country in the Southern America. Then he went and bought a huge acreage of land in the forest. And for 4 or 5 years, he was building a city that he was going to transport all his church members from America to Guyana. When he finished, with his persuasion and persuasive lying tongue, and the fact that everything he says came to pass, and the people were not measuring him by his theology, his doctrine, his preaching, his teachings, and his character. They were not measuring. They were not applying Deuteronomy chapter number 13 verses 1 to 5. They didn't apply first Timothy chapter 4 verse 1. Believers, do not believe all spirits, but test all spirits. They did not work with that scripture.
Jimmy Jones nedi and ada akache na sort from what to mu nneam nyina dis ka bre no no dis ka na akọ America man mu baby
South America
and afo honum akoto asase o Guyana esi man kakra enfie na mu one ne nkrofo ni nyina beko ho na sene o tika ne nsam enkom so chebe mu sene o sisa yare nti enipa dodo na agina di wo mo nhye ntetre wo mo nhye ne tuban wo mo nhye ne oye na mo di nkrofo esi nkrofo mu a etietie nkrofo ano e di wo mo nsam ekoma no. He flew to Guyana, about 1,000 of his members. They were never to return to America again. They were building a city. The city is called Jonestown. See, my friend Jonestown. Now, the Crawford appear to Korankye America.
And children,
and
husbands and wives. He was going to procreate to build his own city, where he now says he was the Messiah. You say, "Fee." Hasn't somebody said he's angel? What have you done?
I say, "Only Messiah, no."
That thing right in front of our nostrils here, and we are watching, and we think, Jonestown is very close to us. Jonestown is very close.
Jonestown na benye esa sa Obofour abekrom ha o mu ya Obofour mu di dwuma enti ache bia no na Messiah ba beka ho me de akọ.
Recently I heard that the Lord appeared to one mortal being, one mortal uneducated illiterate being, and the Lord has decided to upgrade him from angel to messiahship, but according to him he hasn't accepted the title yet, so he is just waiting.
Onyamiasi foma beka kire ba ko se oni de ye pagya na fi so Obofour edna ko ogefo Messiah nkasa na o se da bi o twen kakra mo ya jansa na waje ogefo na to no so.
Close my button for me. The anointing has opened my buttons. And my soul is lamenting. I'm lamenting now. Ekuweme! Hey! Ekuweme! Hey! You are the living God. Oh. song I sing to Chichi Miure. This is the song I sing. You are the living God. No one like
you. You are my healer. You are my keeper. A life restorer. A life giver.
The Lord is healing you right now. The power of God is coming. Deliverance is coming to your house. Anybody who has spoken evil, by the authority of the word, I cancel it. Receive liberty. Receive deliverance. Clap your hands. Shout unto the Lord.
There's no one like you. You are the living God. Yes, no one like you.
Yes,
no one like you.
Jim Jones turned all his members into farmers. They were farming in the forest to grow their own food to feed themselves. By the time they were discovered after 3 years, if you see how they looked like physically and you compare the average American, you will notice that the guy punished them. They had grown lean. Grown lean.
Jim Jones had done in Crawford.
They had become slaves.
When we be Kuamano, when we are Juma, a honor, and a honor, and we are now ready. So, my brother, and if you have a son of America, who said, let us say, Yamasa, what we now from phone.
Those who regretted that they had made mistakes and they wanted to go back, they couldn't go back because he had seized all their passports. Oh, yeah. He had seized all their passports.
Woman, come here, crowd to say, come say about America, Memuno. Woman to me, and say, woman, crata, to coin Nara, what did you have your BBR and some, I want to change.
The congressman of San Francisco, the family people now wrote petition. Somebody has captured our family members, so we haven't seen them for 3 years, so we haven't seen them, please, so please, they put pressure. So the congressman flew to Guyana, the capital, Georgetown, with media people and people from the embassy in Guyana, American embassy in Guyana. They landed in Georgetown, drove 3 days into the bush. Oh yeah. It takes you 3 days into the bush. When they got there and they saw their fellow Americans, how lean they were, they said, hey. Then about 20 of them, when they saw the congressman, they said they were not staying. He said, today we are going to America. They entered into the truck. By the time they got to the airstrip where the flight was taking them, Jim Jones had ordered his police. They had guns. They shot the people, killed the congressman, killed 4 media people, and some of them were able to run into the bush. So the remaining in the camp, 900, including 300 children, he told them that he is the Messiah. And the day has come. He's taking them to heaven. And then he mixed a communion and put cyanide, a type of acid, into the concoction. And then the children were killed first. The children would drink and then they would start crying. Mommy, mommy, mommy. And then after that, the mothers followed. And after that, the fathers. When he finished, he shot himself. So you see, what God said will be the end of them has happened. But this time, when they are going, they don't go alone. They go with those who follow them. Reason. Every charismatic, persuasive, controlling, compelling human being, the last thing they would like to do is to succumb to authority. They never want to submit to authority. They will fight the police, they will fight government, they will fight law. So if you like, arrest any false prophet today, check him into prison. He will give one word to his followers, and all his followers will come to the police station and come and take arms. And they are ready to confront the police. Even when you kill them, bloodshed. That's always their end. And after they have seen their followers killed, then finally, they will also take their lives. Now, they take their lives not because they are bold, but finally their true human nature comes out, which is weakness and fear. They are cowards. Anybody who commits suicide is a coward. You are not bold. You are a weak person. But to submit to themselves to authority, they will never do. And you know that it is the characteristic of one person who doesn't submit to authority. Satan. Satan. Satan doesn't submit to authority. No wonder they are servants of the devil.
Jimmy Jones, yes, I have been crawling now. Or you have gone on us a born who now not some Musubai or Musubai
900 people finished.
Supai Bakuna said, 1 more percent.
They thought they were following the gospel.